Have you ever noticed that your legs don't feel as strong as they used to? Maybe you're climbing a set of stairs and suddenly your knees start to ache, or you try standing up from a chair and feel a little shaky. Many people over 60 think this is just normal aging, but here's the shocking truth. Sometimes it's not just age, it's the food you're eating. In fact, some of the so-called healthy fruits you've been told to eat every day could actually be draining your leg strength, weakening your muscles, and making you feel less stable on your feet. And here's the kicker. You probably have some of these fruits sitting in your kitchen right now. Today on Peak Physique, we're diving deep into the 7 fruits that can secretly weaken your legs after 60. If you're serious about protecting your mobility, balance, and independence as you age, then stick around until the very end, because I guarantee some of these will surprise you. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. What if just avoiding a few specific fruits could help you walk stronger, climb stairs with confidence, and prevent dangerous falls? Wouldn't you want to know? Let's get into it. Now, before we start, I want you to really think about this. Most people assume that all fruits are automatically healthy. Doctors and dietitians are constantly telling us, eat more fruits and vegetables. But the truth is, not every fruit is good for you, especially after you turn 60. Some fruits are loaded with sugars that weaken your muscles, others are too acidic and damage your bones, and a few even interfere with medications that seniors often take. If you're eating these daily, your legs may slowly lose their power without you even realizing it. Fruit number 1: bananas, overripe bananas, specifically. Let's start with one of the most common fruits in the world, bananas. Now, you've probably heard bananas are a superfruit, packed with potassium, and yes, potassium is great for muscle health. But here's the twist. After the age of 60, overripe bananas can actually cause more harm than good. Why? Because as bananas ripen, their starches turn into simple sugars, causing a spike in blood sugar. Now, what does that mean for your legs? When your blood sugar spikes, your body releases insulin to push the sugar into your cells. The problem is, those swings in blood sugar drain your energy and leave your muscles feeling fatigue. That's why many seniors complain of feeling sluggish or heavy-legged after eating sweet fruits like ripe bananas. And if you're diabetic, or even pre-diabetic, those sugar spikes can directly weaken circulation to your legs, increasing numbness, tingling, or weakness over time. So while a green or slightly yellow banana might give you steady energy, those brown, spotty bananas you love in smoothies may actually be robbing your legs of strength. Have you ever felt tired right after eating something sweet? That's your body giving you a warning signal. The very fruit you thought was healthy might be behind that sudden wave of weakness. Fruit number 2: grapes. Next up, let's talk about grapes. They're tiny, they're sweet, and they seem harmless, right? But here's the reality. Grapes are loaded with fructose, the natural sugar in fruit. When you eat a handful of grapes, it doesn't feel like much, but you're actually consuming a lot of sugar all at once. Now, sugar has a direct impact on muscle strength. Excess sugar leads to inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation is one of the hidden reasons seniors lose muscle mass faster as they age. Even worse, sugar promotes the breakdown of collagen, the protein that keeps your joints strong and flexible. Without healthy joints, your legs start to feel stiff, weak, and painful. And let's not forget about circulation. Too much sugar thickens the blood and weakens blood vessels, reducing the oxygen supply to your leg muscles. Over time, that translates into slower walking, weaker steps, and a higher risk of falls. So the next time you grab a bowl of grapes thinking you're making a smart snack choice, remember, they could be one of the silent culprits draining strength from your legs. And here's something shocking. Eating just 1 cup of grapes can contain as much sugar as a can of soda. Would you drink a soda for breakfast? Probably not. But when you eat grapes, you might be doing the exact same thing without realizing it. Fruit number 3: oranges, and other citrus fruits in excess. Now, don't get me wrong. Vitamin C is vital for your immune system and skin. But here's where oranges and other citrus fruits can be dangerous for seniors: their acidity. As we age, our bones naturally become weaker due to declining calcium levels. When you eat too many acidic fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, your body tries to balance out that acidity by pulling minerals, like calcium, directly from your bones. And where does that bone weakness show up first? In your legs. Your legs carry the entire weight of your body, so when bone density drops, your legs feel weaker, more painful, and more prone to fractures. On top of that, citrus fruits can interact negatively with certain medications, especially blood pressure drugs and statins. These interactions can cause muscle cramps and weakness, again, hitting your legs the hardest. So while a small orange now and then is fine, drinking orange juice every single morning might actually be weakening your bones and muscles over time. Imagine this. You're carrying a basket of laundry down the stairs, and suddenly your knee buckles. That small moment could change your entire independence. And something as innocent as too much citrus could be playing a hidden role in that weakness. Fruit number 4, watermelon. Watermelon feels refreshing, especially in summer. But here's the problem. Watermelon is mostly sugar water. Yes, it's hydrating, but it's also high in natural sugars that can flood your bloodstream quickly. For seniors, this can be dangerous. Rapid sugar spikes sap energy, but watermelon also has a diuretic effect. It makes you pee more. This can deplete important electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which your muscles need to contract properly. Without them, your legs may feel crampy, shaky, or weak. Think about it. You eat a few slices of watermelon, and within an hour you feel lightheaded, maybe even a little dizzy. That's your body telling you it's struggling to balance fluids and electrolytes. For people over 60, this electrolyte imbalance can make the difference between walking confidently or stumbling. Fruit number 5, pineapple. Pineapple is another tricky one. On the surface, it looks healthy and exotic, full of enzymes that help digestion. But it's also extremely acidic and sugary. That double combination is bad news for seniors. The acidity wears down tooth enamel and can trigger inflammation in the joints, while the sugar content leads to energy crashes. Many seniors who eat pineapple regularly complain of sore knees, aching legs, or feeling wobbly. Even worse, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that interacts with blood-thinning medications like warfarin. This can lead to excessive bruising or bleeding in the muscles, leaving your legs weak and painful. So while pineapple tastes delicious in fruit salads, eating it daily might be silently stealing strength from your lower body. Are you starting to see a pattern here? Fruits are marketed as healthy, but after 60, your body doesn't process them the same way. Could it be that your healthy snack is the very thing making your legs weaker? Let's keep going. Fruit number 6, mangoes. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits, but for seniors, they can be more like the king of weakness. That's because mangoes are among the highest sugar fruits you can eat. Just one mango can contain up to 45 grams of sugar. That's like eating 10 teaspoons of sugar in one sitting. High sugar intake causes spikes in insulin, drains energy, and accelerates muscle breakdown. Over time, eating mangoes regularly can contribute to sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle that happens with age. And once you lose muscle, the first place you'll notice it is in your legs. So while mangoes may be sweet and tropical, they're not sweet to your mobility after 60. Fruit number 7, dried fruits, raisins, dates, prunes. Finally, we need to talk about dried fruits. On the surface, dried fruits like raisins, dates, and prunes look like small, convenient snacks. But here's the reality, they're sugar bombs. Removing the water from fruit concentrates the sugar, making them far more dangerous than their fresh versions. Dried fruits can cause massive sugar spikes, digestive issues like bloating, and even dehydration, all of which weaken your muscles. For seniors, eating dried fruits every day can also lead to weight gain, which puts extra pressure on your knees and ankles. That extra weight plus weaker muscles is a recipe for dangerous falls. So while a handful of raisins might seem harmless, they could be setting you up for weaker, shakier legs in the long run. Now, here's the scary part. Leg weakness isn't just an inconvenience, it's one of the biggest predictors of loss of independence in seniors. Weak legs lead to more falls, more hospital visits, and more time stuck in bed. And once you lose mobility, it's very hard to get it back. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. By avoiding or limiting these 7 fruits, overripe bananas, grapes, citrus in excess, watermelon, pineapple, mangoes, and dried fruits. You can protect your legs, maintain your strength, and stay active well into your later years. Remember, it's not about cutting out all fruit completely. It's about making smarter choices. Swap out high-sugar fruits for low-sugar options like berries, kiwis, or apples in moderation. These fruits give you vitamins and antioxidants without draining your muscle strength. So the next time you reach for a snack, ask yourself, is this going to fuel my body or weaken my legs? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with a friend or family member who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe to Peak Physique for more science-backed health tips that keep you strong, active, and independent. Because at the end of the day, aging is inevitable, but weakness is optional.